Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to have a little chit chat. One reason being is because you guys seem to like these kind of talking kind of videos. I get lots of views and lots of likes on them, so um, why not make another one, you know? But I have gotten a lot of questions how I got my YouTube name, Cam Buckshot. A lot of questions say, how'd you get this name? What made you come up with this name, you know? And I didn't come up with it. It's literally my two nicknames that I've gotten when I was growing up. Uh, Most people call me Cam. So that's how it is. And how I got my other nickname, which is Buckshot, is how I actually killed my first deer. So I achieved the Buckshot nickname when I was 8 years old, and I have officially mounted my first deer. So, and it just stuck with me. And I told myself when I was 14 that I was wanting to make a YouTube channel, but I never did because I didn't have the right equipment and I didn't know how to. So, when I turned 16, I actually made my first video, December 26th of 2019. It was a GTA video. I will never forget it. That was one of my first videos I've ever made. I didn't have no voice audio in it. I just had the gameplay, and I just titled it GTA Fun with the Boys, I think, something like that. And it was just me driving around with a little tank, and we were just having fun. I wish I could have caught the audio stuff in it, but sadly I didn't know how to record properly. So yeah, that's how I got a name Cam Buckshot. People call me Cam because my first name's Cameron, so people just call me Cam. That's why I say Cam in my intros, which I'm still working on my intros. But another question people ask me is why I decided to name myself Cam Buckshot. Well, one being because one of my friends on my Xbox told me that the name ran together really good. Like, it just rolled off the tongue really good. It's like Cam Buckshot. So I just told myself, yeah, why not? It's just a good name. I put myself my name was that on my Xbox for years, and so I just put it on my YouTube channel. Another question a lot of people ask me is like, why you're doing YouTube. One reason being, I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel. Let me get the frame better real quick so I'm not over here, yeah. Yeah, but people ask me why I'm doing a YouTube channel because they said you're not going to succeed, you're not going to get big and stuff like that. I told them, how do you know? People may like me. I mean, I'm already almost 2 years into this YouTube thing, and I've almost got 200 subscribers, so I think I'm doing pretty decent. Which thank y'all so much for subscribing and keeping up with me. I know I'm not a good YouTuber at all, but I try to please people, try to make them at least happy at least. But there's another reason why I did the YouTube. But yeah, I wanted to do YouTube for the longest time since I was 14, 13 years old, watching my favorite YouTubers. I've always wanted to do stuff. I've always wanted to reach out to people and help them through things. I've always wanted to, do charity streams. I've always wanted to give people stuff. I've just wanted to give people what they deserve and help people out as much as I could or can. The second reason why I want to start a YouTube channel is because it all evolves around why I started it in the first place. One reason being, yes, I wanted to start it because I wanted to. It'd be a cool thing to talk about. Two is the reason is during my 16th year, um, a lot of crap went down. A lot. It put me through a state. Uh, at 15 years old, I was in a state still. And then at 16, it got a little bit worse. The stuff that occurred just kept on happening and happening. It just put me in a state where I went down this hole. I didn't know which way was up. I was so deep in this hole that I didn't know which way was up. And I just stayed there. I lost myself. And yeah, I hated that feeling. I hated feeling like I was worthless. I hated feeling like I was not good enough. I hated feeling like I was not going to get any better. I hated feeling like I was weak. But then I realized it'll get better. It gets worse before it gets better. Life will pull through. Life's not all bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not all bad, but majority of it will screw you over as many times as it can. It won't all go your way, and I understand that. But I solely created this channel solely to help people through tough times. Because I know what it feels like to feel worthless. I know what it feels like to go through the state where you don't know what's happening, you don't know what to do, and you don't want to do anything, you feel hopeless, you don't want to eat, you don't want to drink, you don't want to take care of yourself, and it's only hurting you. I still have my episodes, okay? I still have episodes of where I don't want to be productive. I just want to lay in bed and just think. Thinking is very dangerous. Okay, very, very dangerous. And it'll put you in a state where it'll really get to you. And you actually attempt it. Attempt to take your life. But yeah, I know what it feels like to feel so alone that you think nobody's going to be there. I know exactly how that feels. I shut my family out. I shut everybody out. I shut my friends out. I don't have that many friends. Okay? I have at least 4. And they graduated with me. One didn't. One moved schools. But still graduated in that same year. I graduated with at least 4 friends, 4 best friends, and I would do anything for. They know who they are. But yeah, I don't have many friends to go to because one, they got their own business to take care of, and they're like miles away. So I grew up with basically no friends. I really don't care to have friends. Okay, I just have friends because, yes, I love to hang out with them. I really do. I really love to hang out with people, but I prefer to stay home and do something I love to do rather than go out, be bored, awkward, and stuff like that. But I'm just getting off topic here. Where was I? Just off in La La Land. But yeah, I know how it feels to be alone. I know how it feels. I hate that feeling. I hate it to death. I don't wish it on anybody. Okay, I don't want people to be depressed. Yes, you have to go through the depressed state to understand how it is. Everybody's going to go through it. It's just a natural thing. Stuff doesn't happen, you don't know how to deal with it, and you just shut down and completely. I just want to try to help people get through it. I didn't have anybody to help me through it. My family helped me a little bit. Don't get me wrong, they helped me a little bit. but you're only going to get through it with yourself and some people that really care. Maybe some YouTubers, hopefully me, because I solely created this channel just to help people get through the depression state and help them through whatever tough times they go through, because nobody helped me. My family helped me, okay? My family helped me, but nobody helped me. Not even YouTubers I watched, and people claim that, I'm not gonna say claim because I don't know what it is, but people have said that they're in the YouTube comments from other YouTubers that they've helped them through the state, and I believe them 100%. Yeah, watch your favorite YouTuber to help you through the state. Okay, it doesn't have to be me. Okay, I'm not saying it has to be me. I'm not saying that at all. If someone else makes you happy and they get you through the state, then go watch them. I beg of you to go watch them. I'm not trying to make you feel sorry, just so you would subscribe to my channel and watch me. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to help people in the state. If they pick me to watch, then I really, really, really appreciate it. I really do. And I will try my hardest to actually help. I'm not the funniest guy. Okay, I'm just a simple guy trying to help people. I'm funny to some people, but I don't know how. I just say something that comes off the top of my mind, and it could be stupid as crap, and it could be the smartest thing ever, it could be the funniest thing ever, it could be the dumbest thing ever. That's the whole reason I created this channel, is to help people through the depression state or whatever state they're going through. If their parents got separated, if they lost a loved one, if anything like that, if they're alone, I'm here to help. I'm not going anywhere. And if I get banned, I will make another YouTube channel and can continue to keep going. I am not leaving. No matter how bad the comments get, no matter how bad the hate gets, no matter how many times I get in my state and get in one of my episodes because of the hate comments, I will never leave. This is what I love to do. This is how I escaped my reality. It's helping some other people that need it better than I do. The gaming, talking to you guys, and doing YouTube is my escapes. I just recently got a job to try to improve my YouTube experience, try to get a better chair so I don't have to get up every 5 seconds to freaking make my butt not so numb. People have it way worse than I do. I do believe that. People do have it way worse than I do. But I don't know people. And it would really help if y'all don't say that ain't bad stuff, because trauma happens with people differently. Some people handle it way better than other people do, and then some of the things people handle it way worse than other people do. It just depends on who the person is. Everybody's different. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so don't try to compare to people because their story doesn't seem as bad as your story. Just respect them and say it's bad. Try to comfort them a little bit. Share your side. And see if y'all can actually help each other out. Because nobody needs to go through this stuff alone. It's terrible to go through it alone, and it makes you feel you're alone. Depression takes more lives than people can count every year. And I just want to lower that number, but just a small margin. If I can lower it by just a small margin, then I'm gonna be set. I will accomplish my most seen dream ever. If I can just help one person out, help through their state, and get through it, that's all I want. I'm not expecting a thanks. I don't care for a thanks. As long as you say, I helped you out, and you never want me to stop doing what I'm doing, or whatever you're comfortable with, that would mean the best thing to hear, really. I don't want popularity. I don't care for popularity. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the views or the likes. Okay, I don't. But the higher I get with subscribers, I won't ever like lose sight of what I'm actually making this channel for. I will never lose sight of why I've made this channel. If I get big up in YouTube and I become a 1,000,000 subscriber YouTuber, then I will never lose sight on why I created this channel. This channel is solely on you guys and what I like to play, because I will post whatever I want on this channel, long as it's appropriate, and I will post videos like this and gaming videos and a lot of fun things on here, because I'm only making one channel. I'm not making 2 separate channels because that's too much stress on me, and I can just put it on one channel. Yes, it fools with the algorithm and it makes people not see my content more, but hey, it's worth a shot. I'm not looking for popularity. I don't care for fame. I don't care about any of that stuff, and it's not solely why I created this channel. I solely created this channel to help people and to do things I love to do, which is play games and hopefully meet some of you guys. That would be the best thing ever, to hear someone say I helped them through their state, and they tell me that in person. I would literally melt and probably go down in tears, to be honest with you. Knowing I saved that person's life is the best feeling in the world. Knowing they're still here because of me, that's got to be one of the best feelings in the world. That knowing you saved somebody just because of what you love to do. So when I was growing up in high school, not high school, but elementary school, growing up in 1st through 6th grade, I didn't have any friends. I gained my first friend, official friend, well, 2 official friends in 4th grade. The 1st through 3rd grade, I didn't have any friends. I was the weird kid in the back with a hoodie up, just trying to make it out of school. Okay, I didn't care for school. I didn't care for anything like that. I knew school was a scam from the beginning, and I wanted to get outside and work with my hands, because I can do a lot of stuff with my hands. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I don't have the best computer skills. I don't know my way around a computer, but I would try my best. I'd try my best. But anyways, after 4th grade, and I graduated from elementary school and went up to 7th grade, I gained about a lot of acne. A lot of acne. You can see it right here. A lot of acne. You know, just a lot of acne. A lot of acne on my body and stuff like that. My back, everything. And I got picked on for it. Okay, my face was blistering out a lot. You can see I got little scars, you know. Got little scars, got a little redness. But I was full face acne. Then the insecurities popped up, and that's when I was self-conscious about my blemishes. Not blemishes, but like the pimples and acne and stuff like that. That was the biggest self-conscious thing I have. But yeah, I know it doesn't I can't help it and stuff like that. I go to anything like that. I've tried all products to clear it up, but none of them seem to work. So I just left it alone. I wiped my face down with a hot towel, and it just started clearing up. So I didn't put any product on my face whatsoever. I didn't use none of that Proactive crap, anything like that. I just used a warm rag and wiped my face down. That's all I did to clear the stuff up. Yes, it's scarred, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, when I was in 7th grade, I broke out a lot, and I got bullied for it. I got called so many names, and everything. I went through. That was when I first starting experienced. I was just coming home, and then staying in my room. 7th grade is when I started staying in my room a lot. And I started gaming 24/7, really. I started staying up day and night gaming on Skyrim, my favorite game ever, my favorite RPG kind of game. And Mama was concerned because I was only, 12, 13 years old. And she was wondering why I was staying up so late. And I told her, well, I lost track of time playing a video game. Yeah, I know I did sometimes, but it wasn't that really. It was much deeper. Because every time I would say something about the bullying to a teacher, or not a teacher, but I told Mama one time, she told me to tell the teacher one. And I told the teacher, they did nothing about it, okay? They do nothing. You tell the teacher, they do nothing about it, okay? The only thing they can do is, if they see it happen, then they'll probably do something. But they ain't gonna do nothing about it. And it kept on happening, I got called skinny a lot because I'm just, bone. I got called skinny a lot, which I couldn't help at all because of my fast metabolism. I ate a lot of food one day, gained about a couple pounds, lost it all when I slept. So I can't gain weight for nothing. So I started working out, which caused me to eat a lot more. So I gained a little bit more. Right around 8th grade is whenever I had my first encounter with a bully, really. Well, not my first encounter. I say encounter like a actual, like I stood up for myself, really, because the teachers weren't doing anything. So I got real tired of it, so I stood up for myself. And after that day, he didn't say a word after that. So after 8th grade, it got up at school, but then everything started happening at the house. So it seemed like it was getting up, and then you go home and it gets right back down. When I turned 15, I started seeing my parents fight a lot. My dad started drinking a little bit more than he usually did. So I knew something was happening. I didn't say anything about it because it wasn't my place to say anything. Because it was none of my business. But it affected all of us. All of us in the house. It affected all of us in the house. And usually when it affects all of us in the house, you can't do nothing about it. But when the yelling started happening, then it became my business because I heard every word that was exchanged. And at that point, it was all of our business at that point, because if you're starting to yell and stuff like that, and you got the kids not even asleep, and you're yelling inside the house and it echoes throughout the house, it becomes everybody's problem. Then after that day, the whole vibe of the house really changed. Like, it was unsteady. It was, it felt like I was walking into like a stranger's house, really. That went on for a little bit. 16 rolled around, and that's when my parents actually separated. My parents separated when I was 16 years old. And ever since then, that was when I was going through like one of my first heartbreaks. The heartbreak first happened right around Valentine's Day. Either it was Valentine's Day or it was right before Valentine's Day. It was right around Valentine's Day. And it hurt a lot more than anything ever hurt me before. Like, it hurt bad. I went to that same state I went to in 7th grade. I stayed in my room constantly. I played games day and night, which is not good for your mental state. A couple months rolled past. My parents got to fighting again. They started yelling. And at this point, I got so tired of it, I went outside and sat down right with them. Okay, I sat down right with them. My dad on the left side, my mom on the right side. I'm sitting in the middle, and I'm sitting back just like this. Okay? Just like this, and listening. Because I was fed up with it. I was tired of the yelling, and I wanted to know what was going on. Just to try to fix it, at least. Try to fix it. See if I could see one point of view and see the other point of view, and make them make up at least, so they wouldn't split up. I just remember telling him go to bed and stuff like that. And then that night just ended. I went to bed, woke up the next day, that it was gone. They've separated. Daddy went to go stay with his mom for a little bit. Then the next few days, it was a terrible, terrible year for me. That was probably the most scarring thing I've ever done. I've hated yelling at my dad. I hated doing all that, but I was just so fed up with the yelling and all that. But it's already getting late. I have work tomorrow. And I hope y'all enjoyed. If you do. And if you have problems moving on with something, if you have problems getting out of a state or an episode, if anything like that, and you find joy out of my videos, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch y'all later. Love y'all. Thank you for almost 200 subscribers in my 2 years. It really means a lot to me. But see y'all later.